Here on the Domino's postgame report, Adam Cavalier alongside
Yeah, there we go.
Headman's basketball coach, Chuck Benson. I'm going to ask it, Chuck, how's your heart, babe?
I actually feel incredibly calm. I thought everybody on our team today had in great poise. Truth be told, there was another. This might have been the best game in the state today, actually. And there was another big one going on.
Just a little bit.
This might be the best one. That's a mouthful, but what a heavy. I'm going to go. I mean, if you're here in this gym today, man, you got your money worth. A double overtime, 114, 111, heavyweight bout. And I'm as proud at this very moment. I'm as proud of these guys, as this team, as I have been in I don't know how long, man. Because this was going to be an incredibly difficult challenge today, but our guys rose to the occasion over and over and over and over again.
I'm going to make some statements here.
All right.
I don't know where to put it. The all-time classic game to me is in 2016 in Holt Fieldhouse, the 103-101 Malik Abraham winner in overtime against LMU.
Yeah, big one.
And I don't know if this one exceeds that one, but what I will say is that this is the best road environment that we have ever been in,
yes,
bar none.
Yes.
And your team handled it with aplomb. What does that say about their poise and fortitude?
Well, our guys are doing a really good job of staying focused on what we're asking them to stay focused on right now. There are things that in-house we know we're trying to accomplish. Obviously, at the fan level, you're interested in one thing: winning and losing. And we see it as more or less as a byproduct. And there are some things that we know we've got to continue to improve on, and we're staying focused on those things in a really intentional, purposeful way. And I thought tonight, this was as clean a focus as we've seen on some very specific things in-house that we're trying to get better at. And that's a testament to our guys and their commitment to what these requirements are. I mean, they're requirements. Winning requires what it requires, and there's no way to shortcut that. But our guys stepped up today in an incredible environment. And you mentioned other games. You mentioned that 2016 game with Malik, and I mean that's when the all-time class for sure. But dude, this is in there. This is in there. This one's in there.
Need a sleep to let the reflection really hold true. Trey Hubbard was categorically insane today. As aggressive, a rim attacker.
Yeah.
I think as you'll see, drew 9 fouls. His fourth.
Speaking of areas,
his fourth career double-double.
Man. Come here, man.
Chased a triple-double with 8 assists.
Come here a minute. This dude right here. This dude right here. I need some more. I'm telling you now, that ain't happening without this man right here. That man right there. You mentioned that guy. I got to give him his love right now. So, yeah. 30, 11, and 8.
And 4 steals. Don't forget about
and 4 steals. And gets the line 12 times. I mean, his play speaks for itself. And I'm happy for Trey. Senior year, he's got things he's wanting to accomplish, and clearly he was locked in and focused and doing what we needed him to do.
I didn't get to see Lenoir-Rhyne in the first meeting because I was off broadcasting the football game. Your assessments about the Bears, as good as advertised. Brent Owen has a really high-level club.
Ain't no question.
What did it take to get the stops while finding some offensive rhythm, especially late in the second half and in the overtime session, to score on a pretty heady defense?
As good as I thought they were in November, they're much better now. That is an NCAA tournament team for sure. That's a team that could potentially host this region for sure. I thought they played inspired, hungry, and it really is a shame anybody had to lose today, man. It's a shame because I've got a lot of respect for what Coach has done in a very short amount of time. in a matter of 9 months, he's got this thing contending. It's credit to him, and but I say all that, and I got to give my guys credit too now. I got to give my guys credit too because our guys were equally determined, and we know what we came here to do, and we knew it was going to be tough, and we're very fortunate and blessed to leave here with the outcome we had hoped we could earn.
There was a lot of game within the game stuff today. You blew through timeouts as quick as I've ever seen you blow through them, in large part to save possessions.
Yeah.
But you had to coach without a timeout for the final 6 minutes of regulation. Burned one early in the first overtime session. Had to coach through that. Had to coach through injury. Lost Braden Illick to an ankle there for a moment. And through that, the thing that I want to focus on is Joshua Butts.
Dude,
how about
you're going to get me to put some tears out right now because I'm telling you now, Butts has been here for 5 years. He is a cornerstone on my leadership team. If you want to see an example of a great teammate, of a guy that has won here, has played here, has got a ring here, has been in NCAA tournaments, he's taken whatever role we've asked, and he's just done what we asked him to do.
Let those waterworks flow, buddy.
He's done what we've asked him to do, and he's been an example. And when it came time tonight for me to put him in the game, there wasn't a second of hesitation. We got a lot of good guys, a lot of good players. If you're on this team, you're good. There's 14 of them. It's just that it's in our best interest we can't play everybody every night. But Butts has been that guy that with limited reps, he's ready. And when he was called on, he delivered. And I'm not surprised. That's the other thing. I'm not surprised. So I'm happy that we were able to win here and him be such a I felt like there was a complete paradigm shift when he came in. And the other guys were doing things, but I thought he was sort of like the catalyst that got it going.
John Zhao does John Zhao things. 26 points, 30th career 20-point game. He's now the 23rd all-time 1,300-point scorer in school history. And Luke Brennigan is no longer in the top 5 in school history in threes made for a career because John Zhao has passed him.
Yep.
One more time, let's talk about John Zhao and what he did today.
Big shot John. Mary's boy just knows how to put the ball in the basket. I think I could tell he was disappointed at the half and the way he had performed because of the turnovers. And he didn't say that. I could just tell. And I said, look, I know what you're capable of doing, and I know you're going to do it in sort of a prophetic kind of way. Like, I know you're going to do it. I've seen you do it, and then he did it. So I've got great confidence in John. His teammates got great confidence in John, and John is one of those guys that just has been gifted with an ability to never let adversity get in the way of his success.
There was adversity from a place where you haven't found adversity this season, and that was the free throw line. After halftime, we'll go into the first half through the first free throw of the overtime session. You had made 4 of 15 free throws. Easy to get in your head, and yet your team didn't because you didn't miss over your final 9.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness we made them when it really counted the most. But truth of the matter is, had we made some of those free throws earlier in the game, we probably could have had the separation and the cushion we needed to end it earlier than having to go into double overtime. But thankfully, when it really mattered most, we pulled it off. I just want you to shift your attention to something. I'm sitting here and I already understand that our pizza deal tonight is completely screwed up.
Oh no!
But I look across the way. Andrew, step over a bit. I want you to look at that. Look at that. Do you see what I see?
Baby Bill Bray has some crumble cookies. Andrew, turn the camera around. Zoom in.
I mean,
zoom in on this.
What is this?
He has his own little box.
Mama Bill Bray just
of crumble cookies
treated baby boy right. Now, the question is,
are there extras?
Are there extras? Mama Castle sent us with a whole bag of goodies. Oh, and they got decimated, by the way. Those things were gone before we broke the Hickory city limit. But
Chuck, I think we could stay here forever to break this one down. There's just so many layers and things to unpack. So we're going to halt it here, in part because you need to come to a decision for your daughter and decide what you're going to be called as a grandparent.
Yes.
Whether it's Grumps, which has grown on me, or old Grandpa Peepo.
There actually is a new one that Jake has bestowed upon me.
What's Jake thrown out?
Chop.
Chop.
Chops.
Chops. Plural.
Grandpa Chops.
Grandpa Chops. That's interesting.
I know. That's sort of.
I need to let that one ruminate.
I don't even know what it means, but it's
I'll tell you what it is. It's a combination of Chuck and Pops.
Wow.
And you couldn't figure that one out.
Yes.
And there it was.
Chops.
Your 12-year-old, very creative. He's got a future in sports information.
Yes,
if
he
I
does.
Ever saw one.
Yes, he does.
All right. Unpack this one. Rest after playing 50 minutes of basketball. Celebrate and then head back home for a quick rematch against Mars Hill.
Yep.
How do you process this one and appreciate it while getting ready for the Lions on Wednesday?
I can assure you we're going to enjoy this and driving home tonight. I may even enjoy it a little extra tomorrow. But we got to get our focus on Mars Hill. They're going to come in here really hungry on Wednesday. We beat them on the road. They've got talent, man. They've got talent. They've got size. We played really inspired when we were at Mars Hill with our beloved Rendire in the stands watching. So we know it's going to take our best. But right now in this second, we got to enjoy this one because this was a really, really quality win for us, a quality performance.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you Wednesday.
Great. Thanks, Kevin.
That is Carson Newman, head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. We'll roll.